Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So I've actually invested all my coins into this, how to actually do the unassigned glitch, and we also have more leaked evos. Yesterday, we have also gotten the Chucky Lozano SBC. Let's take a look at his card itself. 4-star, 3-star, high low work rates. He actually received quite a decent upgrade. Composure is kind of low at 80. So what I like about this is the fact that EA, right, actually tells you right here which pro player he links to. So he links to Manu. It gives you exactly, right, tells you exactly, right, how to earn the upgrades, right. If he gets like 3 points, he gets a 1 inform upgrade. If he gets 6 points, he actually gets a playstyle as well as an alternate position, so on and so forth. Now, as for the playstyles, he doesn't really have any significant playstyle except for probably the Trivelas. I'll talk more, right, about, this pro class, right, how to trade with them, right, probably in, the video upcoming next week. So the requirements, it's actually a 83 with 1 times 86 and an 84 with 1 team of the weeks. Cost about 120k, which I think, it's kind of like a decent price. The only reason why is so expensive for 83 and 84 rated squad, right, is the team of the week, which actually costs about 30k. So what you will realize, right, is this, right, EA nowadays love to do this 83 rated squad with 1 times 86 in the squad itself. I'll talk more about this later on because this is definitely something that we have been seeing a lot of. We also gotten the 82 plus team of the week player pick. Can do it 3 times, refreshes every single day for the next 4 days. Now, the requirements, they have changed it a little bit. 82, right, rated squad with 2 times 84. 83 with 1 times 85. Again, like I've mentioned, they have not been doing purely like 83 rated squads, right? They've been doing 83 rated squads with 1 times 85. 83 rated squads with 1 times 86, which was what we saw in the Chucky Lozano SBC. This will impact, right, actually on what are some of the cards, right, that we can potentially invest in. So this SBC costs about 34k to do from scratch. If you need a team of the week for your SBCs, I would say, right, go and complete this instead of buying team of the weeks off the market right now because they're going for about 32k. So like I've mentioned, this 83 rated squad with 185 or 186 is something that we have to look out for. This is how you build an 83 rated squad with 185s. You actually only require 3 83s, and then mostly, right, they are 82s and 81s. So this tells me that in the event that we do get an 83 rated squad, something like that with 1 times 85, right, your 83s obviously, right, wouldn't fly that much. This is another 83 rated squad, this time with 186. Again, you would see that the majority of the squad comprises of 82s. So when we get this kind of 83 rated squad with 185 or 186 as the requirement, right, your 82s will most definitely be the play. You can basically pick them up at about 700 coins, right, and then list them out for about 1.1, 1.2k. You can make some easy coins right there. We have also gotten, I would say, perhaps the best objective card that we have gotten so far. I'm talking specifically about this Diego Jota card. Very surprising that we have gotten him, I have to say, as an objective. 4-star, 5-star. Diego Jota in this game, right, it's always been a very good player. His dribbling is great, his finishing is great. Fantastic striker, I would say, overall. He does, however, right, only have 81 composure. If you take a look at the playstyle, he doesn't really have anything that is too significant. What you guys would realize, right, is he's missing that additional info tab that we saw on Chucky Lozano, whereby they're gonna tell you, right, if this pro player wins, 3 points, right, he's gonna get a upgrade. Jota, however, right, we didn't see this for him. So initially when I saw this yesterday, I thought that Jota, right, cannot be evolved because he doesn't have that additional tab. However, right, EA said that they have actually made a mistake in their tweet itself. They say that Jota, right, will actually be able to upgrade to an 87 overall, and they will provide more info for us, in the upcoming days. I'm definitely looking forward to that because Jota is actually gonna be in my first 11. So we were actually on stream yesterday, right, because of the fact that this no, Diego Jota card is actually very, very good. And I was basically calling out cards. Specifically, right, I was actually calling out Thiago. Yesterday, I was calling him out at about 97 or 98k, right? We bought him at around that price, and he went all the way up to, I believe, right, at about 105, no, 106k. So we make some nice and easy coins there. Will he go up higher potentially? I would think so. As more and more people complete his card, Diego Jota's card, right, there'll be more and more demand for Thiago. Personally, when he hits about, 110k, I will just look to sell. I'll even lazy list at about 110k. So GG's to those people who watched the stream yesterday. We have also gotten more objectives yesterday. This FC Pro Live, you basically just have to play games. They give you a couple of free packs, give you some XP as well. Huge W. We also have this live challenge SBC, whereby EA basically tells you, right, when they're gonna release this challenge SBC. You get free XP, you get free packs. For me, this is, just fantastic overall. I think EA, right, what they're trying to do is definitely, right, trying to keep players on this game. So actually how you can make coins off this, right, is we've realized that, with Manu, you require a Dutch player in his challenge SBC, right? I'm gonna show you guys later. I didn't show you guys just now. For Mark, right, actually requires a Australia player. So for Obran, he's actually from Italy. If his SBC, it's a bit more difficult to complete and you know how to do SBC solution trading, your Italian players, right, would definitely go for a very high price. So that is one way in which you can look to make coins off. We're also going to get the 1.5k XP again for completing the puzzle SBCs, as well as some free packs, right, Prime Gold player packs. Not going to complain that this is absolutely fantastic content from EA. So let's go ahead and take a look at the new cards. So the thing with this is, I think that this promo team, right, we have a lot of expensive players and probably players that are not really worth that price. But you guys would know, right, promo cards, or rather live cards that can upgrade, are always carrying prices, right, are always overpriced basically, right? Colomani yesterday, when he was first released, right, he was actually extinct for a good 15 to 20 minutes. Right now he's at about 800 and about 60k. He's actually a very good card in game, but is he worth that much, coins? Definitely not. But again, that live aspect to the card, right, definitely makes him more valuable. Wheelan is probably one of the cards that a lot of people would like to try, and he's actually very, very rare on the market. 4-star. Don't really like the medium-low work rates, right? It should be high-low, in my personal opinion. But if you take a look at the card itself, even without upgrades, this card actually looks fantastic. So, we have Kevin Phillips, which again, I don't really like him in-game. I think he's quite terrible in-game, but, he's linked to the most hyped pro player or most recognizable pro player in text, right? So we have Talvan as well. I think Talvan will be a very good player to trade with because he has a lot of demand. Obagna filling in their Premier League centre backs, because again, we don't have too many special Premier League centre backs. And then Mane, Dele Alli, right, actually received quite a significant boost, right? He is 4-4. He does have some really, really good stats. I think he'll make a very, very good cam. What we want to know, right, is which pro player is linked to which promo card. So on EA's website, they have actually stated this out fantastically. So Emre Yilmaz, right, he's actually linked to Donny Marlon. So I believe what they have been trying to do here is they are actually giving players, right, like Emre Yilmaz and Hex, players who are actually kind of like favorites for the tournaments, right, lower rated cards, so that these cards, right, don't get upgraded into too high an overall rating, if that makes sense. So that is something that you guys can keep at the back of your mind. I'll leave the link, right, for this down below. This is really helpful if you want to do trading with these cards, because they basically tell you, right, the pro players past achievement / record. So I'll be leaving the link down below. Now, one thing to note is the first game, right, for the pro event, right, actually don't happen until the 27th of November. I'll be doing a separate video this upcoming week, right, to teach you guys how to trade and flip these pro live cards, because I can tell you, right, there's so much coins, right, to be made off these cards. So do look out for that video itself. One special thing about this cards, right, is typically, right, the cards definitely goes off the market, or rather goes out of packs, right, on a Friday. However, with these cards, right, they actually go out of packs on Wednesday. This is actually, right, in line with the season, which also ends on Wednesday. So Black Friday typically, right, it starts on a Thursday, and I think it will actually make sense, right, to start the new season along with the new Black Friday promo, right, upcoming on Thursday itself. So what I would say is buy your teams, play your games, make sure now more than ever, right, sell your team off before content drop. I wouldn't be holding on to these cards, right, till content drop. Traditionally, right, there's a lot of panic, right, before Black Friday itself. The big crashes usually occur 1 to 2 weeks, but for me, right, I wouldn't take a chance, so be careful right there. So like I mentioned, the brand new season, right, actually starts on Thursday itself. And another thing that we have to look out for is this season rewards. Now, if EA decides to juice these season rewards up significantly, which I can see them doing because they're actually losing a lot of players on this game itself, right? If we get somebody like a Kingsley Coleman, right, as a reward, right, he's actually definitely, right, gonna crash a lot of the right wingers or the wingers prices, right, on the market itself, especially if he's actually really juiced up. So that's something that you guys have to be careful of. Now we do have leaked evolution requirements, so I'm gonna bring you through that. So we have the left wing one, max 81 rating, 82 pace, 80 passing, 85 dribbling, and 75 physicality. So these are the players that actually fit that criteria. Antenna is probably somebody that you don't want to look at because she already has a triple threat card. Trossard is a popular one. I think Suso will be half decent. Eze, Cabela, Coutinho, and then Morales, if they actually accept left midfielders, because he cannot start as a left winger. Teles also, if we do get a left mid as well as left wing, right, this guy would absolutely fly in price because of that CR7 link, so do watch out for these players. So for some players like Trossard, right, we already have a situation whereby he has already went up significantly in price, right? 700 coins to about 3k before going back down to about 1.1k. So I always mention this, right? Always sell all these cards, right, before the actual evolution comes out, simply because there are too many unknown factors. We have the right wing evo requirements: 79 rating, 91 pace, 79 shooting and physicality, as well as 82 dribbling. So these are the players that fit that criteria. Bergwijn would be a popular one. Bailey, most definitely, because of that Aston Villa links. We have a lot of good Aston Villa cards in the game this year. Fella, Madrid, French, you can never go wrong. Sheila is probably one, right, that I would really look at because of that Spanish / Atletico Madrid links, and she's basically at discard price. So you guys can actually go ahead and pick her up if you guys want to. There's no risk there. So again, I always say, if you were to purchase these cards and their cards prices actually go up in price, sell them before the actual evolution comes out. Now, we did also, right, have to be really careful with all these Evo leaks. So what happened was, just about 2 days ago, right, there was apparently this center forward Evo leaked. So it made your center forwards prices, right, fly. 1.5 Joao Felix to about 2.6, and then we have Gakpo 3.7, 2.4 to 3.7k. So however, right, this is actually a fake leak. So apparently, right, one of the leakers gave this fake leak out, right, to discredit another leaker, because this particular leaker, right, has been so-called stealing his leaks. I just want to say, be careful, right, which leakers you follow, just in case, right, you might lose coins. It's like a pyramid scheme, right? It's like a Ponzi scheme. If you get in early, make sure to cash out early. You can potentially make a lot of coins. If you are those who are a bit later to the news, right, and you bought later, right, you will most definitely lose coins. So that's something that you guys should be wary of. Now, we have a special thing with this red player picks, right, coming back. This is on EA's official website itself. Don't really know how this links to the pro tournament, but what they're saying is we will be able to unlock evolutions consumables, and we can actually basically, right, transform players in our clubs into red players. So what this tells me is purely, right, it's just a visual thing, right? Your player turns from whatever color they are into red players, and then basically, right, they won't be able to get any stats upgrade. At least that is what I think it should be. We probably have to do a objective, so hopefully that objective it's not too difficult because it's just a visual gamification of the card itself. Doesn't really do anything for the stats of the card. Now what is special, right, is yesterday we did get lightning rounds, and the lightning rounds, right, actually dropped 1 hour after content drop. We have 250k packs, right? And what is special to note is that there was actually 2 sets of lightning rounds, right? We have the 1 hour after content drop, and then we had the late night lightning round. So for me, right, this tells me that EA is basically, right, preparing us for Black Friday, because typically before Black Friday itself, right, we get lots of promo packs. So what I would do, right, is I would be very, very careful, right, with any kind of tradable cards that you have in your club. If we take a look at even, right, your out of pack special cards like Gyoro, right, she did drop. It was actually at about 310k before content drop, went up to about 318, 319k, and then right now, right, she's actually back down at about 300k itself. The only way that I see these cards going, right, is definitely on a downward spiral, and we don't know, right, when EA will actually drop more lightning rounds. I won't even be surprised if we get another lightning round, right, later on at Saturday content drop, so be really, really careful. Now, we do also have the Max 87, right, base icon pack coming. I expect this pack to be coming on very, very likely on a Sunday. Would I be surprised if we see this pack on a Saturday later on at content drop? I would absolutely, absolutely not. So, in FIFA 23, right, we had the base icon upgrade, which is the one that is going to come closest to this icon upgrade. It's 230k. Now, in this FC24, we do not have base, mid, and prime icons, so that is the huge difference between this FIFA and FIFA 23. So these were the requirements: a 85 and a 87 rated squad. Right, at that point in time in that market, it was about 230k. I would expect this SBC to cost right around 200k. It's important to also know, right, that recently, EA has been giving us a discount on all the gamble packs, like your 84 plus Road to the Knockout Trailblazer pack, your base hero upgrade, right? They were actually way cheaper than I thought they would be. But for me, I think that EA will definitely maintain the prices, right, for Icon Gamble SBCs, because that is typically the most hype gamble SBC in the game itself. So, for me, I would think that they are actually going to go for like a 87 rated squad and an 84 rated squad, or 87 and an 85 rated squad. A 87 rated squad and an 85 rated squad in the current market right now, right, actually comes out to about 200k. So that will make a lot of sense. So if you want to invest specifically for your 89 plus icon gamble pack, you can go straight for your 84s and your 87s, right? 87s aim for about 15k, 84s aim for about 3k. Now, what about the rest of the fodder market, right? What should we be investing in, right? Your 83s, right? I would love them at about 1k. The thing with this fodder, right, is we don't know whether we'll be getting more lightning rounds. I would think that we could potentially get more lightning rounds because we're going towards the Black Friday period. And for me, I will actually look to pick these cards up, right, later on after content drop itself, right? Your 84s and your 87s, you can do it right now if you think that the icon pack will come later on. For your 83s, I'll wait for your content drop later on at Saturday, right? I think also, right, if you guys realize, right, we have a lot of 83 rated squads with 86 rated players inside, right? So you can go for your 86s as well, right? So those are all the ratings that I actually like. Definitely 88s should be something for you to go into as well. So for me personally, right, I've actually invested most of my coins, right, into 84s, right? I do have a couple of 87s as well. I'm just concentrating on these 2 ratings. But I think that 83s, 84s, 87s, right, will do very, very well. definitely, right, in the upcoming week. So that is something that you can full send your coins into. And with that in mind, right, let's actually talk about how to do the unassigned glitch, right? What you want to be doing is very simple, right? You want to be exiting out the game, right? Close the game, reopen the game. While we are here, right? If you guys want to join the Discord, do join up the trading Discord. We have the free segment, we have the VIP segment whereby I give trading tips there. If you guys want the listing prices for fodder, alright, I'll actually provide in the Discord itself, especially with Black Friday upcoming, right? We're gonna make so much coins off fodder. If you don't know how much you sell your cards at for your fodder, do join up the free segment of the trading Discord, which is what I provide. Right, all the links will be down in the description below. So you come back into the game itself, go to objectives. Basically, right, you can claim anything, right? Anything that goes into your unassigned pile, right? You can claim a T4, you can claim a player pick, you can claim a player itself. It doesn't really matter. So let's say, right, I have a T4. I'm gonna claim the T4. You wouldn't be able to see the T4 or whatever you claim because you're unassigned, right? However, right now you should be able to be bid on cards, right? Whatever. Let's say I want to buy a 83, right? I want to do bids, right? I want to bid on 83s, right? There you go, right? You can actually bid. That most definitely you can definitely do a buy now as well. I'm going to show this just as an example, not because I want to buy at 1.6k. Right, there you go. Nice and easy unassigned glitch. Another tip that I have for you guys is do not do if you want to buy, let's say, right, you want to buy like 600, 784s, do not buy 284s at one shot. Buy like 100 or 120, go and play a couple of games, and then basically come back and buy the cards just in case you get soft ban, right? Getting soft ban or, you know, having too many cards on your unassigned list, right, are the two only factors whereby it'll prevent you from buying cards. That is the unassigned glitch. So we will also be getting the Shamichael Icon SBC. Apparently, he's a very popular card with pros other than Vanessa. He's actually quite good in game. So with this league itself, right, he actually went from about 327k down to about 256k before rebounding back up, right, to about 280k itself. So I would guess that his SBC would cost right around 300k. And I think, right, we should be seeing him later on at content drop. So right now, we do have the Team of the Week player pick that will be refreshing every single day for the next 4 days, right? I think that Team of the Weeks, right, they're actually going for about 32.5 to 33k right now. We usually get a best of Team of the Weeks, right, during Black Friday. So we'll watch out for that leaks, right? In the meantime, if you are a risk taker, right, you can basically flip your Team of the Weeks, right, every single day, right? Buy them at about 33k right now. List them up before content drop at about 37k. You take those money and run. If you're a risk taker, you can do that. Even though personally, right, I wouldn't do that. We'll watch the prices of the Team of the Weeks and I'll update you guys, right, as to whether we can actually pick them up. Right, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, right? All the links to the Discord will be down below. We are in the weekend league period, so my 16 wins weekend league tactics, which I think would help you significantly if you're struggling in your weekend league. I'm tested it both on new gen and old gen, right? Do check out that video. The link will be at the top. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Alright, take care guys.